Hi guys, so today I'm doing a review and tutorial using the Sigma F80 brush, I think it is. It's the flat top synthetic kabuki, and I joined the Sigma affiliate group, or team or whatever, and depending on how many blog followers you have or YouTube subscribers, you can get different gifts. So say you have like, I think it's over 20,000 subscribers, they send you a whole free professional kit, which is amazing. And yeah, so they sent me, their packaging is always lush, and it came very quickly. They even, you can see they wrote my name, you know, like they actually wrote it, which kind of gives a bit of a personal touch on there. So yeah, I joined the scheme, and you can do it too. It doesn't cost anything, and you can try and promote it if you want. I'm not so much for the promoting side, like if you want to buy Sigma, go for it, because it is amazing, but I'm not like, I don't want to like make loads of money from it, because that obviously won't happen. But this is the flat top F80 kabuki. I have washed it already. I used it a couple of times, but I just washed all my brushes. It took so long. Literally, I had like 20 odd brushes. And basically, my instant review on it is I have used it and everything. I've washed it. It's amazing. It's so good. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, come on. I've bought all the Sigma brushes, so I've not just been sent one and I love them. Look, I have all of them, so you can totally trust me when I say I love Sigma. But this brush is brilliant. It really is wonderful. I'll just come in closer and you can see the fibres. It's very dense. So when it reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. powder brush, which I've also just washed, which is here. Obviously smaller, and it's better quality. It's more dense. See, this is a little more floppy. This is a lot more dense, as you can see. And when you put on your foundation, you can really kind of just pack it. I won't come too close because I haven't got any makeup on, but you can just pack it on and kind of buff it in, and it gives such a wonderful finish. And the finish, because you kind of pack it into your skin, lasts for so long. So you can see how dense it is. It just gives such a wonderful finish to your foundation, and particularly, I haven't really used it for low coverage foundation, but for the high coverage stuff that I use, it's just brilliant. I love it. So this is going to kind of be a bit like a foundation thing, so I'm just going to show you how I use it. And yeah, so I start by using a primer. This one's nearly all gone, it's my second one. This is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Smoothing Resurfacing Primer. And I have nails, so do you like my nail colour? I think it's called Soft Berry by Barry M. So nice. I use the end of my tweezers to get it out, and I just put a bit on my face, just because it goes under my nails otherwise. So I find this was great for filling in pores. I focus on the centre of my face mostly, and it really does smooth out your skin, and it just prepares it for the foundation and concealer. Then what I do is I use the top of this to blend in the two foundations that I use. So I've been using this for a while and I really do love it. It's my Vichy Dermablend 15 Opal and my MaxFactor Xperience Light Ivory in 40, because I haven't got any tan, so I'm really pale at the moment. And I always end up putting too much on there, but it's really hard to work out how much you need. So just put a little bit of this one on, the Vichy Dermablend. And it looks a lot darker than it actually is. It comes out, I think it kind of mixes to your skin colour. It's kind of about half and half, because the Vichy Dermablend's a bit too thick for me. And it just kind of clogs up on your face. It doesn't look nice at all. Then I mix it with the end of my tweezers. And then you can wipe your tweezers off. Just wipe it on some tissue. So then, this is where the brush comes in. I just grab a little bit on the end, you can see that, and then you can kind of press it into the side so there's not too much, and you can just start dabbing it, kind of stippling it on your skin. And this is the beginning of high coverage that you're after. So then you can kind of buff it in. I kind of call it pushing it in, because that's what it is really. Pushes it right into your skin to give it kind of a really natural finish, even though it's really high coverage. Really not sure what to call this video. I'm like stuck between calling it a Sigma F80 review and tutorial, or it being my new foundation routine. So you keep pushing it in after stippling it. I'm so pale, it's unreal. I'm going to go halfway so you can see the coverage that it gives. It really covers most imperfections. You only need a tiny bit of concealer. And look how much is left. It hardly uses anything. Yeah, this brush, I found that it uses less foundation than other brushes. Or using your fingers, for example. Much less than anything else I've used. And it's small enough. I mean, it's so small it can fit in between your eyebrows and your hairline, which, you know, that really is a small brush. I think that's why it's, as well, why it's better than the e.l.f. one. So keep just dabbing it and working it in. And you can see the coverage difference, like, look at that, you can see all my spots and imperfections, and it's basically equal on both sides. And then this side is almost completely clear. And that is kind of 50% from the foundation I use, or should I say more like 75%, but I really have found that this brush gives such a good finish, and so natural, and you wouldn't even guess you were wearing a really high coverage foundation. So I'll just come in close so you can see my skin. It has improved greatly since I was younger, like starting these videos. But you can see it looks so much clearer than that. Okay, so my foundation is done. This brush just gives it such a flawless and natural finish. My mum just came in moaning to me about doing studying, and I'm like, I have done. It's just, this is like 10 minutes of my life. Or of my day, should I say. I'm about to go out to the dentist anyway, so I was like, I might as well just do a video. So, the next thing I do is my concealer. Concealer? Interesting. And I've just cleaned all my brushes, which is so nice. You know, when you look at that and it's just like that all clean. Oh. So, you've probably seen quite a few of these things before, but I use my, well, I nearly dropped that, my Revlon Contour eyeshadow brush and my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20. So I just pop some of that on the brush. I find this brush is better than the big fluffy one from Sigma because it just gives a more coverage for me. And I just apply this to all my blemishes. I kind of dab it on and then circle it out. I think less really is more. It's so true. And next I have an under eye concealer, which is absolutely amazing. It's the all the writing's come off. All the writing's come off, but it's the Collection 2000. I don't even know what it's called, but long lasting concealer or something. And this is in number 1 Fair. I just pop a tiny bit of this under my eyes. It goes really far. And then I use my ring finger to blend that out. You can use a brush, but I find the ring finger kind of blends it in. Makes it look more natural, and it does kind of highlight underneath your eyes as well. So you can kind of dab it in and then bring it across. You can pop some on your upper lash line. You can pop some on your upper lid if you want. And then kind of bring it down and take it across your cheekbone a little bit, just to highlight. And you can see that literally gets rid of any signs of bags under your eyes. It's just amazing. And the next thing I use, I kind of switch my blush a lot, but if I'm in a rush or whatever, I'll just use this Wonder Woman Pink Power Mineralize Skinfinish because it has my blush, bronzer and highlight. I like to use my Sigma Tapered Face F25 brush. Absolutely amazing. And I've kind of broken into the bronzer now. There's kind of like a layer where you can't get much product, but once you break in, you can get quite a bit of product. I've also hit pan a bit on the highlight because it's just so amazing. So I just dab my brush into the corner there. Get get some product on there, tap it off, and then I work into my cheekbones. So this is more of a contour than a bronzer, because if it was a bronzer I'd be putting it on my cheekbones, whereas here I put it in my contour. You can go as deep and as extreme as you like. I like a little bit of definition. And then I put it around my hairline up here. So just brush your hair back. And then I like to work it just under the jawline and on the neck a little bit. Although I put quite a few products on, I never look, I mean, my mum would definitely tell me if I did, but I never look really overdone. I work to make my makeup look as natural as possible, but prettier than not wearing anything, because my skin isn't exactly the most flawless you've ever seen. And this really doesn't take me long. So my skin will take me like 6 minutes or something, maybe 8 minutes if I take time over the foundation, because the foundation, as the name states, is the foundation of your face. And it's the foundation of the whole entire look. So take some time over it and try and invest in a good one. Next, for the blush, it's a lovely, it is quite shimmery. By the way, this is matte, so it's great for contouring. But this blush is quite shimmery. It is a Mineralize Skinfinish, so what do you expect? And I use my Sigma powder / blush brush, which is F10. Just dab it in there, tap off the excess, and work this onto kind of the cheekbones and out. So this kind of goes onto the cheekbones and also the apples. I like to keep my contour here and my blush up here. And you do blend them together, like I don't have line between them both. Try not to go too shimmery, so if you have oily skin, which I don't, I just have a few spots, try and stay for a more matte blush. And you can highlight if you have oily skin, but just be careful with it. Got hair on my face. So I do a lot of blending with this because I hate it when, oh my god, at work yesterday I saw this woman, she must have been in her mid-30s, and her hair was overdone anyway, and her blusher, no joke, was bright pinky red, and it went all the way across, like that, like this whole thing. I couldn't actually believe it. I was looking at her like, what do you think you look like? You look ridiculous. But each to their own, I guess. And now for the highlight. I use the tapered highlighter F35 brush, which is brilliant for this. Just pop it in the highlighter there. There's loads of excess on these because they've just been washed. They don't cling onto the product that well, because when they have a bit of product on there, they cling onto it a bit better. It's almost like second day hair. It works a bit better. You can see how brilliant this highlight is. I just love it. I absolutely love this product. £26 and worth every single penny. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is literally my face done. There's nothing more I do to my face. And you can see it looks really natural. I personally wouldn't say it looks like I've got a ton of makeup on, but maybe you would. And yeah, this is literally it. So I'm just going to do a bit of eye makeup, just mascara, and put lipstick on. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the look finished. This is just kind of like something natural I've thrown together, just got a bit of colour on my lips. And I haven't put any mascara on my bottom lashes, but I've done quite a big wing and full lashes, and I've filled in my eyebrows a bit. So this is the finished foundation routine. It's really natural. Like if you wanted to go out, you'd add a bit more blush and a bit more bronzer. But for me, every day, this is really quick and easy, and I hope you enjoyed watching. This has featured the Sigma F80 brush. I'm not trying to promote it, but they did send it to me, so I'm just going to say that it is really, really good, but totally your decision as to whether you want to get it or not. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.